Go.
Hey, John Staten here with the Star News. We're going to be walking around downtown Wilmington this morning looking at some public art. We're just going to scratch the surface, so keep that in mind. Okay, this is Southern Hospitality. It's a Venus flytrap sculpture by Paul Hill. And the interesting thing about this one is that it used to be in front of the post office in the old Ped Art program before the new Ped Art program took over. But it was taken down and then it was purchased later by the residents of Old Wilmington, who put it right downtown, foot of Market Street, so all the tourists could enjoy it. And it was taken down again actually when they did work on the bulkhead and put it back up, so it's been up and down, but it's been I mean, it's really a great example of public art that fits in with the character of our community. It's a native plant. People seem to love it. They congregate around it. It's a beautiful piece of work. This is one of the more interesting examples of public art we have downtown. It's been here since at least the 1990s. There used to be a gay club in this building called Mickey Rats, and I remember it at least till back then. But it's, you know, someone came along and they took some mortar and they made this little face, and it's been here for a very long time, and sometimes that's all you need to do to make a little public art. This is an example of one of our Confederate War memorials. In a lot of cities around the South, they've been taking them down. We've still got ours here for how long, who knows. This has been here since the late 1800s. And as you see, people like to decorate it with their own wrenches. Got a baseball bat back there. This little has been broken off so many times they don't replace it anymore. So back in the late 90s, someone hit it. You can hear the traffic. Someone hit this thing head on in the middle of the night, knocked it down. They took it somewhere, fixed it. As the crane was lifting it back in, this thing is so heavy that it's granite. Crane tipped over. Had to get another crane to come get the crane that had fallen and the monument, and it's been back up since, I would say, the early 2000s. So. Okay, this is one of the pedestrian art sculptures put in by the Arts Council of Wilmington, New Hanover County. Phil Hathcock. It's called Wind Harp. Because when they're not doing a power saw, you can hear them. You can hear these metal rods kind of banging into each other. This is ready?
Yeah.
This is our DRAM Tree. Dume Gorham, Wilmington native, Wilmington artist, made this, and it's right here on the Wilmington Riverwalk. It's another great local story. You've got the DRAM Tree used to exist at the Cape Fear River, down toward where you're getting near the ocean, and sailors would go past it, and they got to the DRAM Tree, they'd drink a dram when they were coming home or going out to sea. So it's a great, another great example of public art that kind of ties into the area, tells a story from history. This is our 1898 memorial. Eokunle Odeleye made it. This is about 1520 to memorialize the black people who were killed and driven out of town during the 1898 massacre. It's kind of in an out-of-the-way spot, but in a way, you kind of see it when you come into town. So it's a reminder of kind of the history. And you can, there's a parking lot, you can come walk around and kind of meditate on it. And it's you know, it's an important part of our history, and it's that's what public art is supposed to do, is help bring some of that stuff back.